Banjo-Kazooie 1 and 2 are definitely my favorite games for the N64. Gameplay was challenging, the levels were huge, and the dialogue was funny. The dialogue alone was the best part of the whole series. At the end of Banjo-Kazooie 2, or Banjo-Threeie, whatever you want to call it, they stated that they were making a third game, as they did in the first game. However, nothing showed up for about 8 years. Nothing at all, no screenshots, no info, no nothing. There was a tech demo released for the GameCube, but after that, Rare got bought by Microsoft, and we all know how that went. So, they went off to do their thing, and we were left in the dust. Until they released that first teaser trailer. Now, when I saw that, I was like, whoa, what is this? I mean, obviously, their models were completely different. They were more blocky and looked really, really weird. That's what bothered me about the first trailer, but at the end of the first trailer, they open the door and there you go. It's all classic Banjo-Kazooie, the jiggies, the musical notes, the whatever that frickin' island is. I don't know what it is. I haven't played it in so long. But then after that, it's like, alright, we'll go back to being a secret. Nothing, I'm not gonna show you nothing. Nothing at all. Until yesterday, they finally released some new screenshots and a brand new trailer to go along with it. Now, looking at the trailer, my honest opinion about it is that they are completely changing the formula. Looking at the trailer and reading all the previews, apparently they're getting rid of the Banjo-Kazooie that we used to play and just making it a new experience for all these new people who've never played the old games. For example, all the moves you used to learn in the first two games, you would go around, you'd find a Bottles the Mole or that other weird sergeant guy, I don't know, and he'd teach you a new move and you'd use that. Those are apparently gone in this new game. What's replaced is the ability to build vehicles and planes and cars and boats and stuff. I mean, that's cool and all, like, I can see what they're trying to do, but that's not Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is just classic platforming action. You know, like, when Banjo-Kazooie first came out, everyone was like, oh, this is just a Mario 64 ripoff, and pretty much, yeah, that's what it was. But it was fun. You know, I grew up playing those games, and I love them the way they are. So now, it's been 10 years since Banjo-Kazooie first came out, and they want to all of a sudden, like, revamp it. You know, with the vehicle, you know, like vehicle type stuff. And, like, I don't think that's a bad idea. It just, you know, that's not what the old school fans of this series, you know, are used to. Like, they're trying to do this to get some new fans into the series, but, you know, like, the Banjo-Kazooie is, like, something that's near and dear to me. You know, I'd buy it just because it has the frickin' name on it, you know? But it's just, I'm a little worried at this point that it's not going to be as good just because it's so different, you know? But, you know, other sequels come out and they're quite different from the original, like most notably Resident Evil 4, and we all know how that turned out. So, you know, I really don't know. I'm going to get it because, you know, I'm true to Banjo-Kazooie, I'm faithful, and we'll just have to see what goes on because, you know, as it's looking right now, I don't really want to spend the majority of the game building cars and boats and whatever else. I want to frickin' run around and stomp on bad guys, collecting jiggies and musical notes, you know? And as for the characters themselves, I hope they're gonna at least stay the same, you know? Like, besides how they look, like frickin' like Lego blocks, and Mumbo, why is he wearing overalls? Ugh. You know, I hope the dialogue will at least stay the same. Funny and witty and sarcastic, and that's what I like about the series. You know, if that at least stays the same, then I could give this whole vehicle thing a try, you know? I'm gonna end up doing that either way. But, you know, it's scaring me a little bit that it's so different. But, you know, when it comes out in November, I'm just gonna dive in and see how it is. It could be the best game. You know, we don't know. I certainly don't know. So we're gonna have to see where it goes from here. And another thing, what's up with that stupid title? Like Nuts and Bolts, yeah, that's real great. Well, you can just call it Banjo-Kazooie 3, because that's what it is. Technically, well, no, I'm right, that's 3. You know, you don't count those stupid spin-off games, it's 3. But obviously they're not going to call it 3, but, you know, why don't you call it Banjo-Kazooie Adventure, or Banjo-Kazooie, like, Escape from the, I don't know, like Nuts and Bolts just sounds like, oh yeah, you know, we're making cars and stuff, so we're gonna call it Nuts and Bolts because that's what you gotta collect. That's dumb. The title, you know, I can get over the title, I can get over the characters, but like if you're changing the core gameplay itself, then you're just gonna lose interest. And you know, I mean, if that's what they want to do, is want to like, if there, I mean, obviously there's more new gamers out there than there are hardcore gamers. So, you know, if there's like 20 of us who played the original and expect to see that again versus the 300 who just want to try this for the first time, you know, like, have at it. Graphically, the graphics look really great. I mean, it's probably, I really like them. It's certainly better than the other ones, but, you know, at what cost, you know? Where's the line here? Where, you know, you got great graphics and it looks pretty, but if you're just changing the way the series was meant to be, then I don't know. You're really taking a gamble here, but alright then. You know, it looks good so far. Let's see how it turns out when it's released. Hopefully, you know, it'll measure up to the other games in the series, and hopefully, you know, they'll frickin' give us an answer on that stop and swap crap. Oh, that messed with my life so much. You know, I'm never gonna get the, like, I'm never gonna get those 8 months back, I'm telling you. God, it had messed me up so bad, and they better frickin' give me a frickin' answer. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Alright, well, that's all I gotta say. I mean, what do you guys think of it? Do you think it's good, the direction they're going in? I mean, have you played the originals at all, or are you a fan of the first 2 games, you know? Like, if this is your first time seeing Banjo-Kazooie, what do you think? I mean, like, I would seriously recommend, if this is your first time learning about these characters and seeing the game, go get an N64, go hunt one down on eBay and play the first 2 games before you play this, because, you know, the first 2 games weren't all about vehicles and crap. I mean, I don't even remember, like, I haven't played the game in so long, I don't even remember vehicles, like, in the other 2 games. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But you know what? That's it. So that's all I gotta say. Hopefully it'll turn out good, and if it doesn't, well, you suck, Rare.